how's the preparations been and the squad feeling ahead of what will be a huge weekend?
Yeah, good so far. We've just had a pretty normal week, and training session last night went well, and the players will rest again today, and we'll get into some sort of finer tuning tomorrow.
Is this arguably the toughest fixture you could have asked for as a closing game?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of tough games recently. I think any of the top 5-6 teams, on the final day, it's going to be really, really tough. But yeah, we know that, and we know what's at stake, and we know that it's going to be one of those games where you have to handle the game, mentally and physically, and you also have to be able to show your quality and deliver, player to player and as a group on the day.
How much of a statement would it be for Glasgow City to win the title, given the investment from Rangers and Celtic?
Yeah, I think it's always tough when clubs start to plough money into their squads, and they obviously are in it to win it, and they want to have success off the back of the money they've spent, which is then why I think it sort of ramps up the league in terms of the quality and the competitiveness. And then when you get that, then of course it means that you have a really tough job to win, no matter what club it is, because there's 3 or 4 clubs now that are backing their women's sides financially. Of course, we only have women's sides, so we stand alone in that. And I think from that perspective, it's also it would be great if we can win the title, because not only is it a 14th, but it's a 14th again as a club that just stands for women and girls football. And I think we understand what the backing of a men's club can mean, but at the same time, if we can do it on our own by ourselves and the way that we have, I think it would be special.
And this season against Rangers, it's been a defeat and a win. What do you expect from them on Sunday? Because they have a lot to play for too, don't they?
I just think I don't think either of those games will come into it at all. I think it's a standalone game. It has its own pressures. It's the final game of the season, and I think it'll be taken as a one-off. And yeah, that's how I see it going.
And given just the season as a whole, I mean, it's been so stop and start, and everything has changed so much. Coming into this final game, how would you reflect back on the season? What have you made?
It's been really tough. It's been really tough. I mean, particularly for the players. As you say, the stop starts, and yeah, the not knowing if it's going to be able to be played out, not knowing if we're going to get back and it's going to be just one round of fixtures or 2 or however it might go, and then something might happen in between all that changes it again. So it has been tough. It's, as I say, particularly for the players, because they need, as a sports person, to get into a rhythm and to feel fit and to feel mentally strong and know what's coming. So it's a really tough thing as a group, but also because then they became almost a group of individuals not able to train together. So it's been for everyone really, really weird, but great that we've come back and done so well with the testing and making sure that we're all safe. So yeah, it's nice to have gotten to this point, but we have one more big step to go.
We've kind of got used to, as fans, hearing managers shouting the orders sort of from the touchline and hearing it loud and clear. So are you pleased to have the fans back so they can maybe drown that out a little bit ahead of a game?
Yeah. I mean, it's unusual, isn't it, when you can hear everything that a coach is saying from the side. Sometimes it's a good thing because it lets you kind of know what it is that he or she wants. But a lot of the time, it's maybe you're hearing too much, to be honest, and it's hard to sometimes keep either your temper or your language as nice as it should be. But no, I think just having the fans in the background so we can hear them, while the football's getting kicked, that's what it's all about, and that's what the players will look forward to as well on Sunday, is that there's going to be a lot of fans in there cheering us on, so that will help.